Hello, divine man. Hello, divine woman. And welcome to this safe space. If you are new to this video or to my channel, go ahead and like and subscribe. Let's get into it. 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:15 to be exact, at the time of this recording. But I just wanted to speak to you guys. I got out the shower a few minutes ago, but the whole time I was in there thinking about this recording, there was one song that kept popping up in my head. And since this is a safe space, I figured I might as well just practice warm up my vocal cords a little bit. Okay. I never been who I wanted to be. I never felt completely free. No one's ever had all of me, or made me feel so beautiful and sexy. Now I'm flying like an airplane. Now I'm riding on the open range. Now I'm living out my destiny. I know the truth, I got it all in you and me. I'm giving myself over to you. Body and soul, I'm giving it over. I'm giving myself over to you now. So I know in the past few chapters, I've said several times, don't fall in love with your first idea. And believe me not, that actually ties in with the song and what I'm about to share. So, based off of my life, okay, because I can only talk about what I've been through, I realize a lot. I don't think about it a lot, but it's something that I notice a few times, is that I've never been in love. Okay? And don't feel bad for me. I love myself. That sounded bad, right? Nah, but seriously though. And what I mean by that is, of course I love myself. Of course I love my family and my real friends, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I've never given myself, if you will, to another person, like a man or something. And I realized initially it was based off of the experiences that I had growing up. And I say that because it was coming from a place of fear. Opening myself up and being vulnerable it was scary for me, because I knew love. My parents showed me love. Their relationship showed me love. And as I started getting older and I was put into different environments, I realized that what I saw at home was like foreign to the outside world. So I developed a fear with opening myself to others out of fear of being disappointed, out of fear of being heartbroken, out of different fears. And as these past few years have gone by and I've focused on healing and being more self-aware, I realized that through healing, I've been able to turn those fears into healthy boundaries and signals that I observe in individuals that approach me, men or women. I, whether I want to observe it, acknowledge it consciously or unconsciously, though the fears are tied to triggers. So for me, I would observe a person's behavior. As far as not falling in love with your first idea and how that relates to the song, it's for me how it comes off to me is saying, when somebody comes into your life, whether regardless of the type of connection, romantic, familial, etc., regardless of what the role that person is quote unquote supposed to be playing in your life, you can't just take what they say without proof, right? They have to earn it. There we go. They have to earn it. So I can think of men that's come into my life and they'll say, hey, I want to love you, I want to love you, or I want to give you the world, or I want to do this, I want to do that, but your actions don't line up. You know what I'm saying? I could sit here and listen to all your words and allow your words to make me fall in love with you, or I can hear your words but make sure that your actions line up with that before I fully commit myself to you. You know what I'm saying? So for me, when I truly started to get more self-aware, I realized that a lot of the connections that were missed in my life in previous years were based off of fears, and some of them were rational, some of them were not. It is what it is. I have to be honest with myself about that. So some of them were rational, some of them were not. But then on the other end, I realized that with the love that I would want to receive from another human being in my life, like a man in my life, it required me to confront that and sit with myself on the truths. And in some cases, some of those truths will come off as ugly truths, but it is what it is. How can you truly love yourself if you can't accept the part that everybody loves, or and the shadow side? You feel me? So I had to get comfortable with that truth. And by getting comfortable with that truth, I was able to turn those fears around, create healthy boundaries where I would not allow myself to fall victim to love bombing and all that other goody stuff that people showed. For me, although I have not been the most patient person, I've learned through experience that if somebody tells me something, I'm gonna take note of what you say. But I'm also gonna watch your actions. Do your actions line up with your words? If you're telling me you love me, do your actions show that? And if your actions don't show that, I'll be disappointed because I thought, hey, this, we could have reached the another galaxy, but unfortunately, it's not the case here. But I know at the end of the day, I have my dignity. So I say all of this to say we can't allow people to sweet talk us. I've seen stories and movies and heard testimonies time and time again of people losing their dignity. And at the end of the day, if you don't have your back, who will? Who will? I've been blessed to have experienced life as I have because I know and know of many people who have not, people who keep getting their heart broken. And I'm not saying I've never gotten my heart broken. I'm just saying I've been blessed. I've been blessed and protected to where I haven't had to experience heartbreak and the loss of my dignity. And that has allowed me to see the world, to see love from a different perspective. Thus, the reason of me creating these series, because I want to be able to share my point of view, and hopefully that can help somebody see something in a different way. All in all, I know one day I'll find the love that I want to share with a man. But in the meantime, I'm happy that I've been protected and I am covered and blessed in a way that I'm able to acknowledge bullshit, whether I'm paying conscious attention to it, or it's being noted subconsciously. I've been blessed to not have to have force anything, you know, and my spiritual team has protected me from foolishness. There's been connections that I've had that just fell off, and honestly, I'm learning that that's okay, because I'm being protected from BS that I don't have to worry about, that I don't have to heal from, that I don't have to experience. And I can take that time, instead of being heartbroken and beaten and battered, I'm able to develop more of myself. Okay? There's peace in being alone. And as a society, we do have to understand that. But until we understand that, what are we willing to accept from other people? What are we willing to lowball with ourselves just to say we have somebody around us? You know, is it truly worth it? Questions that need answers. So ask yourself, are you in a connection that meets your needs? Are you settling for less? If you're settling, where do you need to improve? If you are working on improvements and nothing is happening, is it worth hanging on to? Either way it goes, make sure that you're not falling for sweet words. Make sure that you're not being held back by sweet nothings. Allow yourself to give yourself your full self. That song, Giving Myself by Jennifer Hudson. When I think about it, I have to realize I must first give myself to myself before I can give me to anybody else. And then if I choose to give myself to somebody else, I'm going to make sure that that's the right person. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Hopefully I gave you some things to think about. And until next time, divine man and divine woman, I'm sending you peace, love, and light. Go ahead and share and subscribe. And like this video if it has helped you in any way. And until next time.